Adir Adirenu, Adonai Adonenu, Ma'adir Shimcha b'chol haaretz. Baruch kevod Adonai min kolot. Echad hu Eloheinu, hu Avinu, hu Malkeinu, hu Moshienu, vehu Yashmienu, v'rachamav le'einei kol chai. Ani Adonai Elohechem. Yimloch Adonai le'olam, Elohayich Zion, ledor vador. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Ledor vador nagid godlecha, ulenetzach netzachim kedushatcha nakdish, v'shivchacha Eloheinu mipinu lo yamush le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh. Rise up like the sun, O God, over all humanity. Cause light to go forth over all the lands between the seas, and light up the universe with the joy of wholeness, of freedom, and of peace. V'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz.
Erev Tov, everyone. Shalom, shalom, shalom. We're getting ready for Hanukkah. Starts tomorrow night. But for the time being, we are here to take part in a Zoom Siyyum together to put a chatima, a seal on our day. And I'd like to say shalom to Rabbi Kupitz, who is there. You are. So
Erev
many
Tov,
folks
everyone.
on Zoom Siyyum tonight. I couldn't find you.
I am here. Welcome, everybody. Erev Tov. Great to have you with us. Some folks who aren't here quite as regularly. Great to have you with us here on Zoom too. And hi on Facebook Live to at least those who I know are with us, to Lisa and Kylie and Nancy and Rochelle and Ellen and Adele. There may be others there too. Say hello so that we know you're with us. And let's start with a little music to get us warmed up.
Not hearing my guitar very well. Let's try it now. Hallelujah, 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 amen. Hallelujah, 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 amen. One more time. Hallelujah, 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 amen. Hallelujah, 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 amen. Behold how good it is to be together, mother, father, sister, brother, neighbor, and friend, reaching out, find a way, building bridges for tomorrow, holding hands, making peace, begins with us today. Hallelujah, 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 amen. Hallelujah, 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 amen. Hine hine matov umanayim sheverachim gam yachad. Hine hine matov umanayim sheverachim gam yachad. Hallelujah, 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 amen. Hallelujah, 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 amen.
Yes, behold how good it is for us to be together. Great to see all your faces and to be with you. And hi also to Beth, who has joined us on Facebook Live as well. So this evening we will have a few moments to say hello. I'll share a story, and then we will have our Siyyum prayers, make some announcements, lots of things happening in this coming number of days, and then we'll close with another song. So anybody want to say hello? All right. I don't remember who went first last time, Aurora or Becca, but let's go ahead. Aurora, go ahead. You're standing right away from the table, and then we'll go to Becca.
We have these decorations. I think they're down, but I sort of know if we discuss them now.
Wow, you've got lots of decorations. We got a lot of them the other day, and that's even more decorations.
Did you want to show them your zebra?
Wow. You guys.
I love that.
The pajamas.
Yeah, zebra pajamas. I love those. Those are fun.
Can you see them now?
Yeah. Now I can't see you, only see a zebra. Now I can see you again. Thank you for sharing that.
Really before for the holiday.
Uh-huh. Hi, Ronan.
And this left.
Cool. Hi, Ronan. Good to see you.
Mom.
All right. Thank you, Aurora, for sharing all those things. All right, Becca, please share with us what's going on with you.
My neighbors downstairs play Roblox, and Kaylee and Riley played Roblox with me yesterday, and after Zoom tonight, I'm gonna play Roblox with the two.
And
All right.
what's nice is because we can't go anywhere. They play it on the computer together, and they live right across from us, so they can talk to each other on the balconies. So we're not really with them, but they can see us and talk to us.
Yeah, cool. Roblox. All right.
What is it?
Obsessed. It's a computer game. So you go in and there's like all these games in it. And it's like virtual Lego people. So like you're in it and then you can have somebody else in it and like you kind of see each other and they're like little Legos that you dress up and she loves it.
Oh, fun.
Cool.
Nice. And she has someone.
They're Lego people.
Yeah, they're Lego people. Thanks. Yes, Becca.
Hi, everybody.
See you. Very good to see you.
Happy Hanukkah, everybody.
Thank you to
Yeah,
you too.
happy Hanukkah for tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you. Kylie, did you have something you wanted to say? No? Okay, I had a hand raised, so I was just... Oh, there you are. But you're muted, Kylie. All right. Anybody else? If Kylie gets her sound on, she can share. Oh, there she is.
Here I am.
Kylie, did
Can you hear
have
me?
something to say? Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So I don't know where I lost you, but I just wanted to semi-formally come on and introduce myself as one of the new members. And I have thoroughly enjoyed coming on to the Zoom Siyyums.
Kylie's almost always with us on Facebook.
I am, and this is my first time actually going on Zoom and doing this format. So
well,
I will from forever and always do the Zoom format now, now that I can get in.
Great.
Nice to
Well,
meet you.
welcome. It's great to have you
Thank
with
you.
us.
Nice to meet you as well.
Thanks. Anybody else have anything they want to share before we move into a story? Anything going on? No. Okay. So this story is called Cutting Corners. Korach always was worried about other people taking his stuff. When he was a kid and other people came over to play rocks, which was the only game back then, he would always count his rocks when the kids left to see if anybody had taken one of them. When Korach grew up, he never changed. When he grew grapes, he counted every one. When he grew wheat, he counted every stalk. It was such a silly sight to see a big wheat field with little name tags on every stalk of wheat, or a big vineyard with numbers written on every grape. Everybody who saw it said the same thing. Oh, that's just stupid, selfish old Korach doing something selfish again to make sure nobody takes his stuff. Moses was a relative of Korach and tried to get him to change, but even Moses had no luck. When the wheat was all grown, Korach cut it stalk by stalk and picked up every grain that fell to the ground. Moses said to Korach, "You can't do that. God told us to leave the wheat we drop in the fields so that poor people can come into the fields when we are done and pick up the dropped wheat and make bread for themselves too." "Let the poor people get dropped wheat from some other guy's field," growled Korach. "Nobody takes my stuff." When Korach cut the wheat stalks, cut every stalk in the field all the way to the corners, Moses said to Korach, "You can't do that. God told us not to cut the fields all the way to the corners, so the poor can come and cut the wheat that is growing in the corners and make bread for themselves too." "Let them get their wheat from the corners of some other guy's field," fetched Korach. "Nobody takes my stuff." When Korach picked grapes from his vineyard, he picked every single grape, counting each one as he put it into a basket. Moses told Korach, "You can't do that. God told us to leave some grapes on the vine so the poor can come into our vineyard and pick some leftover grapes and make some wine for themselves too." "Let them pick the leftover grapes from some other guy's vineyard," snickered Korach. "Nobody takes my stuff." Korach painted a big sign and put it in his wheat field. The sign read, "Wheat whackers, stay away." He put a sign in his vineyard that read, "Grape grabbers, get lost." This is how things went on for years. Korach got selfisher and richer. Then one year, something really weird happened. That year brought a great harvest of wheat and grapes for everybody. Everybody, except for Korach. When rain fell, it fell on everybody's fields except for Korach's. When the sun came out, it shone on everybody's field except for Korach's. When the bugs came, they skipped over everybody else's field and ate up everything in Korach's. By the end of the growing time, everybody had big crops, except Korach, who had no crops. All Korach has was lots and lots of dust and many bugs. Korach had used up all his money buying bug killers and getting water, but nothing helped. Korach had no food in his house. He had no wine, no grapes, no apples, no honey, no bread. Lots of people were happy that Korach had nothing. Most folks were saying behind his back, "That good-for-nothing selfish Korach. I hope he learns now what it's like to have nothing." Korach just sat there in his dusty, buggy fields with his head in his hands crying. Korach would have starved if it were not for Moses. Moses brought him bread and grapes, tried to cheer him up. Then harvest time came along and Moses took Korach with him. "Where are we going?" Korach asked Moses. "Just come along and you will see." They went to a field nearby that had been harvested already, but the corners of the field still had wheat stalks growing and there was lots of cut wheat lying on the ground. A whole bunch of poor people were standing around the field waiting. Just then the farmer said, "Okay, come on in everybody. The stuff in the field is for anybody who needs it. I did not cut the corners and I did not pick up anything that fell to the ground, so there's plenty here for all of you." And the people ran into the field, but Korach just stood there. "It's not my field," Korach said to Moses. "It's not my wheat. I can't take it. I would rather starve." Moses put his arm around Korach and spoke softly to him. "Korach, everything is God's. The wheat and the grapes, the farmer and the fields, the sun and the rain, the bugs and the cows. Everything is God's. We're just kind of renting all this stuff. And we show that we know God owns everything by giving some of what God gives us away. It's really simple. God owns everything, and we don't need to take it all." Korach tried to smile. He said, "All I have to give away is bugs." Then a little girl came over to Korach, handed him a few stalks of wheat and said, "Here, mister, God gave us enough. You take some." That night, Korach ate bread and grapes. After he ate, he prayed to God. This was the first prayer he had ever prayed to God. "God, thank you for sharing your stuff with me. I will try to share my stuff from now on." The next year, Korach's field got sun and rain. The wheat grew tall, the grapes grew plump and juicy. At harvest time, Korach called everybody to his fields and said, "This year I did not cut the corners of the field. In fact, I did not cut anything. I'm giving all of my wheat and all of my grapes to the people who got nothing from me for so many years. And if there's anything left over, I will leave it for the wild animals." Everyone cheered Korach, and Moses gave him a big hug. That night, even the bunnies had bread and grapes to eat. That night, everyone had enough stuff. We are going to move into our Siyyum, our Shema, and Hashkivenu prayers.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom L'Shalom Ve'hamidenu Shomrenu L'Chaim Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right, O Adonai. Amen. Amen, amen. Amen, amen. Amen. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom L'Shalom Ve'amidenu Shomrenu L'Chaim Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha Amen.
So a few announcements, mostly focused. I'll focus them today, particularly on Hanukkah, since Hanukkah starts tomorrow evening. While we don't have anything going on tomorrow for Hanukkah, we hope you all have a wonderful first night of Hanukkah. But Friday night, we have a Hanukkah Shabbat service. It will be, we're encouraging people to join us on our Zoom because it's going to be set up as a Zoom meeting where we can see each other and light our Chanukiot together at the beginning of the service. You can also still watch on Facebook or some other venue, but we won't be able to see your Chanukiah or you. So we are encouraging you to join us on the Zoom link, which is was sent out last week and will be sent out again tomorrow night as part of, or tomorrow as part of our congregational email. So that would be great. We're going to use that same link again on Saturday at 5 p.m. For our virtual Hanukkah event with songs and a story and lighting our Chanukiot and Havdalah. So that will be at 5 p.m. on Saturday. And then on Monday and Wednesday, we have our regular Zoom Siyyum on this channel, on this Zoom Siyyum channel at 6:45. And we'll begin each of those nights after a song with the lighting of our Chanukiah. So we'll have opportunities to light together 4 times at least, unless you have some other meeting during the week that also is lighting a Chanukiah, but as a whole community 4 times during the week of Hanukkah. So we hope that people will join us for those opportunities. And Cantor Paul, is there anything else you wanted to add?
No, just looking forward to celebrating Hanukkah with everyone and seeing all of the narrowed, all the candles burning on our screens. I think it'll be really cool. Disappointed that we can't meet as we had planned in the parking lot, but definitely better safe.
So let's continue with a song to close us out this evening. Thank you to a lot of our membership committee for being here tonight in their pre-meeting meeting.
Rabbi,
Yes.
I actually wanted to play something. I'm not sure if I should do it before or after Cantor closes us out. It's related to Hanukkah.
Let's let Cantor close us out because some people have to go to meetings. And then
Right. I have to close the meeting because we need to start our class.
Oh,
in
that's
just
right.
5
Okay.
minutes, Callie, so.
Okay.
I am so mixed up that I cannot tell you. I'm sitting in the blender turning brown. I made friends with the onions and the flour, and the cook is scouting oil in the town. I sit here wondering what will come of me. Can I be eaten looking as I do? I need someone to take me out and cook me, or else I'll really end up in a royal stew. I am a latke, I'm a latke, and I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am a latke, I'm a latke, and I'm waiting for Hanukkah to come. Every holiday has foods that are so special. I'd like to have that same attention too. I do not want to spend my whole life in a blender, wondering what it is that I'm supposed to do. Matzah and charoset are for Pesach. Challah and chopped liver for Shabbat. Blintzes on Shavuot, they're delicious. Gefilte fish, no holidays without, unless you don't like gefilte fish. But I'm a latke, and I'm waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am a latke, I'm a latke, and I'm waiting for Hanukkah to come. Well, it's important that we have an understanding of what it is that we're supposed to do. You see, there are so many who are homeless, with no shelter, no clothes, very little food. It's so important that we all remember that while we have most of the things that we all need, we must remember those who have so little. We must help them. We must be the ones to feed. 'Cause we're all latkes, and we're waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am a latke, I'm a latke, and I'm waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am a latke, I am a latke, and I'm waiting for Hanukkah to come. I'm a latke, I'm a latke, I'm waiting for Hanukkah to come. Oh yeah. Happy Hanukkah, everybody. Lehitraot. We will see you soon.
Happy Hanukkah.
Even as soon as Friday night. Have a great night, everybody, and have a great